Hello, everyone. Cardinal Kelly Patrick here with the Ecumenical Order of Christ. It's very seldom when I get time to connect with each of you on a personal level. I just want to say I'm really enjoying these videos where people are just speaking from the heart. Archbishop Clark Isaac was a great example in this, and he has this great ability to show his passion from within when he is just preaching on site without script, without rehearsal. Not many of us can do that. I envy that. And it's a beautiful thing. Just love is letting go of fear and just letting go of the vanity and just telling it like it is. And it shows, what he's got here and what he's retained here. It's a wonderful attribute. Anyway, many of you have these kind of attributes. I watch Mark McLean, and he's just got this way of just speaking where, really got your attention, but it's like, I want to see more of that. I want to see more. And we're just so blessed to have so many people that have this like natural blessing that I wish I had. But we can learn from each other, most definitely. And it's a joy and enjoyment. Something that has been on my heart lately, before I go rambling on, actually for a long time, and that is the time period about a year or two ago, I think it was, whenever the Lord spoke on audio, and he talked about how Satan said something to the effect of, they would not do it if it were not for the blessings. And it's always kind of haunted me. It just stays there in the back of my head. And here's the thing. The Lord is our biggest blessing. We haven't seen him very much. We get to see like maybe a few old photographs and maybe one or two from the past few years. And we yearn as human beings to have that love connection, not just on a romantic level, relationship level, but work, co-workers, family, friends, especially in service of the Lord. So a being of love, as the Lord is, he is the biggest blessing of all. And Satan knows this. He knows this. And so those times that you're feeling lonely or you feel like, I'm being tooled, just turn it around and look at your self-worth and remind yourself that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are a wonderful leader. People do respect you. They follow you. They admire you. And all of you have the ability. All of you have the ability. More than you know. Lately, I've gotten to see some work from some of you that nobody else has seen yet. That show what you have within. God has given you such wonderful gifts that I wish I had naturally, but you guys have it naturally, and I can't wait for you to share it with the world. But what Satan said to the Lord, I hate to say he has a point, but there's still people in the world that work off of, blessing, so to speak. And they don't really know what a true blessing is. You hear a lot of the people lately talking about how the land has generated in Israel, regenerated. And it's doing the same thing where we are. You see green hills. If you were to look out the window here, you would think you're looking at Ireland or Scotland, someplace that is not the desert. The desert is blooming right now. This has been a blessing for the saints. This is a blessing for all of you. It is a major sign and symbol of what he wants to give you when you appreciate the little things. In his absence, you can still make anything possible. And that's the biggest test, is to remember your value. Remember the gifts given to you, and remember what the Lord asked from all of us. And he asked of his apostles 2,000 plus years ago is, just go out to the world and spread the word. And that's what we're doing, literally. We've got people in Russia, and we had people in Israel, and, we literally have people around the world in the UK. I get goosebumps when I think about the prophecies that all of you have fulfilled, have been part of. And, that, okay, Satan has a point, but we've proven one thing, that we do this, yes, because we love the Lord. The Lord is our biggest blessing. It's not necessarily the things that we get that mysteriously seem to happen all the time when we're in service of the Lord. Somebody needs clothes, there's free clothes. Somebody needs shoes, there's shoes. I mean, there's always a specific need, true need, that is being fulfilled. And we celebrate it because God made it possible. He placed something in somebody's heart that put it in our pathway, and we found it while we were walking the Lord's way, while we were fulfilling and trying to abide by God's will. And that's what the Lord is doing. He is following God's will right now. He is fulfilling prophecy. So if he hasn't shown his face to us, okay, or the Jewish people in Israel yet, it's because we're all working hard at what the world should be wanting, and that's peace. Ushering in peace is ushering in the Messiah, Rael. And, I hate to say it, the biggest blessing is the Lord. Satan knows this. He will test you. He will make you feel less worthy and unwanted and tooled to get you to stop doing whatever you're doing, to challenge your faith, to see if what's really in your heart. You have the ability to say, no, I'm doing this because I love the Lord. I'm doing this because it's the greatest honor and blessing on earth to be in his service. And we're going to press onward no matter what happens. We were warned about the war coming years ago. Well, it's happening. I mean, you look at Google and the news headlines, and you see, troops are scattered and being deployed throughout the world now. The stage is set. So everything he talked about is reality. I can't tell you how many times I've taken a walk outside and seen fireballs every night. More than one. Not just that, but the heavenly fleets. Signs, wonders, miracles. I mean, it's all happening. And when we get stressed out and lonely and we're craving that heart connection, that love connection, not just the romantic kind, but like I said earlier, the relationship, friendships, work, just all of it. We need to feel loved. And we are. We're on the same team. We're on the same mission. We love each other. What you're doing is what I'm doing. We're all doing it together. So if you need each other, just open up and don't challenge each other. This is not about a power struggle. I mean, just imagine being at the banquet table of the Lord. You're not going to be sitting there challenging each other. You're going to be showing your love and your support. And love the way he does. He raises us up. He raises us up, and that's what we should be doing for each other. I talk to AD a lot, and he talks all the time about how proud the Lord is of us and how we're all, trying to fulfill his will. And he sees that. He sees us. He sees you. We don't get to say it very much because it's kind of like spiritual boot camp, where, you have to keep people focused. And so you don't get a time to really coddle that much or, have that little gushing moment because you're having to get somebody focused and on a path. And because it's easy to fall off whenever you're hurting. Trust me, I know what it's like. I'm away from my family and I don't know, I stopped counting the years, but I know in my heart that this is for the better. And one day they'll understand and they'll know too. But I know that all of you are juggling a lot. You love the Lord and you want to see him again. But don't prove Satan right. You prove to him that, hey, whether the Lord shows his face or not, I'm in this to serve God's will. And the Lord has handed down to us what God's will is. And we're doing it now. So I wanted to say I'm really proud of all of you. And I love you. And don't undermine yourself. Don't squander gifts that you have been given. Share them. Shine your light. We love seeing it. We love hearing your voice. if it's a blessing, it's like a gift. Literally, every time we get to see you and hear you, all of you, it's like, I don't know. I just don't know how to describe it, but I can tell you that the Lord, it makes him very happy. So just again, thank you, and pass that test. Show him that we would do it. We would serve God's will with or without the blessings. So remember that when you're hitting a hard time, you're being tested. Tests are very real. They're very frequent, and they're heartbreaking sometimes. They're hard to endure. But here's the thing. You just stand up as soon as it starts up and wells up inside of you, and remind yourself, the Lord's doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Why would I feel bad? And we all look forward to seeing each other again. We'll be able to, connect on a more spiritual level, because a lot of this will be behind us whenever the Lord is on the throne. And it really is not far from now. We just had hoped and preferred that it would be through, peaceful ushering and recognizing the King of the Davidic line. And, peace is not a bad thing to work hard for. Be proud of what all of you are trying to do. It's definitely worth every moment, every minute, every time. Don't give up. Whether it doesn't matter what they do. Okay. Well, it does. But here's the thing. What you do is what really matters the most. Okay. Because you can't control people, places, and things, right? You can try to guide them as much as possible to it, but it always comes back to you. They can't do it without you pointing the way, showing them the light. So again, thank you. You're amazing. And just God bless and protect all of you. In Lord Rael's name, I'm being attacked by my cat here down below. I think they want a little attention, but I will talk to you soon. I know this wasn't really a sermon, but I just wanted to say hello. And again, I love you. The Lord loves you and very much respects all of you.
Those within the Ecumenical Order of Christ are pleased and honored to provide everyone with the whole truth behind history, religion, and end-time prophecies. Through our teachings and testimonies, each clergy member is dedicated to seeking out all matters and presenting the unadulterated evidences clearly, with the divine guidance of the returned Christ, Lord Rael. We strive to be a light in this dark world, and you can too by helping spread these messages. Many of us have given up our comfortable lives in today's society, and we now live through the kindness and generosity of others in order to pursue the higher path of knowledge. If you wish to continue learning more truths and would like to help us continue our mission, you can do so by sending even a small donation to sanctuaryinterfaithisrael@gmail.com on PayPal. Check us out online at sanctuaryinterfaith.org, lordrael.org, and armageddonbroadcastnetwork.tv. Don't forget to join us online at the International Congregation of Lord Rael on both Facebook and VK. Please be sure to check out all of the links in the description field. Remember to love God and each other. Thank you and God bless.